All right, here we go. We're going to be starting the second game of the day. In the batter's box for Kingsburg is going to be Luke Eford. Going to be playing Hanford Allstars. Pitcher throwing 50 miles an hour. A little bit low and outside. Ball one. All right, here we go. Trying to get situated here. That's going to be hit batsman. So Luke's going to get on base as a hit batsman. Now coming up to bat, it's going to be number 4, Caleb Adama. All right, Caleb steps in the box. Luke Eford on first base. Top of the first inning. It's going to be inside. Ball one. All right, we got Luke on second base. Outside, 49 miles an hour. It's been ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. No outs, runner on second base. Luke Eford, second base. Oh, pitcher turns, no throw. Why is that? Swinging a foul ball. Strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swinging a hit. That's going to get in the gap. And that's going to score Luke. So Luke's coming around third. Caleb's going to be standing up at second base with the double. All right, coming up the bat's going to be Maverick Rodriguez. So we got no outs, runner on second base. Kingsburg's leading 1-0. Going to be high and outside, pass ball. Runner's going to go to third. They're going to throw it to third base. And he's safe. That was a close play. I thought Caleb was going to be out, but he somehow slid under there. Maverick Rodriguez in batter's box. No outs with the runner on third. It's going to be in the dirt, 48 miles an hour, gets past the catcher. Mavericks waiting for the pitch. Here comes the pitch in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Strike one. High and outside. Ball three. 3 balls and 1 strike. No outs. Top of the first inning. In there for call strike 2. It's going to bring the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Runner on third base. Kingsburg's leading 1-0. Top of the first. High and outside. That'll be ball 4. So Maverick gets a base on balls. Now coming up to bat is going to be number 5, Will Jackson. Sorry about that, guys. I was on pause. All right, here we go. We got Nixon Heinrich step in the batter's box. In the dirt, ball 1. We got runners at second and third with 1 out. Top of the first inning.
Runners stay low. More Maverick.
Swinging a foul ball. Be strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on second and third.
Watch that ball in his hand, Nixon.
Heads up. Swinging a foul ball, strike 2. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Two balls, 2 strikes. A little bit outside. Nixon able to check his swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitcher comes set. Becomes a pitch. In the dirt, that's going to be ball 3. Brings the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Top of the first inning, Kingsburg leads 1-0. And the pitcher comes set. Takes a deep breath. Comes a pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And that'll be out number 2.
Here we go, Nico.
Swinging a foul ball for Nico. That'll be strike 1. So we got 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Nico Villagomez and the batter's box for Kingsburg. Swinging a hit. Oh, foul ball. Be strike 2. Outside, that'll be ball 1. So Nico Villagomez, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Top of the first, Kingsburg leads 1-0. Swinging a hit back to the pitcher. The pitcher's going to field it. He's going to go to first base. And that'll do it. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So we'll be going to the bottom half of the first inning. All right, here we go. Starting the bottom half of the first inning. On defense for Kingsburg, on the mound is going to be Garrett Anker. Behind the plate is going to be Maverick Rodriguez. Swinging a hit to shortstop. Shortstop grabs it, goes to first, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning. At third base is going to be Luke Eford. Shortstop's going to be Nixon Heinrichs. Second base going to be Evan Lee. First base Caleb Padama. Left field is going to be Nicholas Villagomez. Center field is going to be Case Visser. Swing and a hit back to the pitcher. Going to go to first base. And that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. In right field is going to be Bubba Kansanjian. In there for call strike one.
Nice pitch.
Swinging a foul ball, strike two. And no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Kingsburg leads 1-0. Swinging a hit to shortstop. Shortstop fields it, comes up throwing. And that'll be it. 1, 2, 3 for Hanford in the bottom of the first. We'll be going to the top of the second.
Kingsburg.
All right, here we go. We're going to start the top of the second inning. In the dirt, ball one. In the batter's box for Kingsburg is going to be George Friesen. Got the Kingsburg 9U All-Stars playing against the Hanford 10U All-Stars. In the dirt, ball two. Going to be 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. George Friesen leading off for Kingsburg here in the second inning. Going to be outside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Top of the second inning. going to be ball 4. George is going to get a base on balls. Now coming up at the bat, it's going to be number 35, Case Visser. Pitching out of the stretch. He comes set. Looks over at first. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be outside. Pass ball. George is going to go down to second. No throw. He's going to be safe at second base. So we got ball 1. No outs. Runner at second base. Case Visser steps back in the box. Pitcher from the stretch. Comes set. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a pop fly. Catcher gets underneath it, and that'll be an out. Now coming up the bat, it's going to be number 3, Evan Garcia. So Evan steps in the box. George is on second base with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be high inside, ball 1. We got 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Evan Garcia in the batter's box. Going to be inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on second base. Top of the second inning. Kingsburg leads 1-0. Low and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out. It's going to be inside. That'll be ball 4. Evan's going to get a base on balls. Coach is going to call timeout. Looks like he's going to bring another pitcher in. Thank you. right, stepping in the batter's box for Kingsburg is going to be number 6, Bubba Kazanjian. Hit to third, shortstop fields it, comes up, no throw. So a hard hit ball by Bubba, and gets the runners moved to the second and third. With 1 out, coming up the bat's going to be number 11, Garrett Anker. All right, number 11, Garrett Anker in the batter's box. Bases loaded with 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. It's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second inning, Kingsburg leading 1-0. It's going to be high and inside for ball 2.
You expect a strike.
Be outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike, 1 out. Pitcher comes with the pitch. It'll be high for ball 4, and that'll be a base on balls for Garrett, and that'll walk in a run. So Kingsburg leading 2-0. Top of the second inning. Coming up at the bat's going to be number 2, Evan Lee. Evan Lee in the batter's box. Bases loaded. 1 out. Swinging a hit. The second baseman's going to field it. He goes to second base. He's going to be safe at second. They're going to score 1. Bubba's going to score from second base. That'll score 2 with a nice hit from Evan Lee. Now coming up to bat, it's going to be number 7, Luke Eford, top of the batting order. All right, Luke's in the batter's box. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Pitcher turns and goes to second base. He's going to be in there safe as the shortstop drops the ball. And Garrett did a swim move to get back to the bag. His initial slide wasn't long enough, and then he did a swim move and got his hand on the bag and got there safely as the shortstop dropped the ball. It's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. Got 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runners up first and second. Scores 4-0. Kingsburg. Ooh, that hits Luke in the head. That'll be hit batsman, so that's going to move the runners to second and third. So with bases loaded, Caleb Adama coming up to bat. All right, Caleb steps in the batter's box, bases loaded. Swinging a hit out into left field. It's going to be foul ball for strike one.
Hey, straighten that out, Caleb.
No balls, one strike, one out, bases loaded.
Go, Caleb, grand slam.
Swinging another hit to left field.
Back up, back.
Left fielder gets underneath it, makes the catch. Garrett tags up, he's on his way home. Got to score one. So a hard hit ball from Caleb, gets the RBI. All right, here we go. Maverick Rodriguez in the batter's box with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Top of the second inning, Kingsburg leading 5-0. Maverick turns and gets that one. That one's going to drop between shortstop and center field. They're sending Luke home. The throw home's not in time. Runners advance to second and third. The throw to third base, not in time. Nice hit by Maverick Rodriguez. That's going to bring the score to 6-0. Coming up to bat's going to be Will Jackson. All right, Will Jackson in the batter's box for Kingsburg. In the dirt, ball one. Got 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Swing and a miss, strike one. Be 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You got this, Will.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it for Kingsburg in the top of the second. So we'll be going to the bottom of the second inning. Kingsburg leading 6-0.
desearte el mal. Yeah. Tengo la buena y la mala pa' él. Yeah, yeah. Así como turista visitando el mar. Yeah. Con otro solo que no hacía lo que sea contigo, aunque tú me des solo como amigo. Yeah. No solo quiero pa' eso, yeah. No solamente pa' el sexo, yeah. Lo que sea contigo, aunque tú me des solo como amigo. Yeah. Estoy loco de tus besos, yeah. Baby, por ti es que rezo, yeah. No sé si soy invisible, pero bebé, si quiero decirte que nadie te tratará como yo, que él al final son como todo, y ahí te tiene como yo, la no sube la navaja, el de la navaja, no te importa nada, mami, es que no me encaja.
All right, we're going to be starting the bottom of the second inning. First pitch from Garrett Anchor is low in the dirt, ball one. So we got 1 ball, no strikes. Another low one outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. A little bit outside, ball 3. The outside corner, ball 4. So Hanford gets a first batter, base on balls. It's going to be in the dirt, ball 1.
Quick pop up, throw him out. Quick pop up.
Maverick gets a nice pick there. Swinging a foul ball, strike 1. Be 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs with the runner on first base. Bottom of the second inning. Be high and outside for ball 1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Ooh, just missed. And there's strike 1 and strike 2. It's going to bring the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first base. Comes the pitch. Swinging a hit. Shortstop fields it. Goes to first. That'll be 1 out.
Hey, Nixon, way to work out there, kid.
Runner advances to second base. Infield gets the out. All right, here we go. Gonna get the game going again. Coach went out to talk to the defense, get them situated. Bottom of the second inning, 1 out, runner at second base. Garrett Anchor on the mound for Kingsburg. Here comes the pitch, runner goes. It's gonna be in the dirt. They're gonna let him go. A little bit low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, runner on third base. Kingsburg leads 6-0. Ooh, look good. 3 balls, no strikes. Swinging a hit, that's going to go to shortstop. Shortstop's going to field it. He goes to first. And that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Hanford scores a run. So that's going to bring the score 6-1. Bottom of the second inning with 2 outs. In there for call strike 1. And no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Kingsburg leads 6-1. A little bit outside, ball 1. Got Garrett Inker on the mound. Comes set. Here comes the pitch. In there for call strike 2, outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There it is, called strike 3. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We'll be going to the top of the 3rd. All right, here we go. Leading off the top of the 3rd, Nixon Heinrichs. It's going to be low and inside for ball 1.
They need to put a big fan right there. I do have a fan. Oh, do you? I guess so. With the mister?
Yeah, I don't have it on my account.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what they had to do up there? No, the problem. The mister, the women would get the mail.
All right, here we go. We got 2 balls.
Here we go, Nixon.
Swinging a hit. That's going to get into the gap. Shortstop not able to glove it. Gets into left field. Nixon rounds first. He's going to be standing at first base with the base hit. Now coming up to bat, it's going to be number 9, Nicholas Villagomez. All right, Nicholas in the batter's box with Nixon on first base. No outs, top of the 3rd. Ball's in the dirt. Nixon goes down to slow. Go. They throw to second base. It's going to get over the center fielder's head. And Nixon's going to score. Grounding 3rd on his way home. And that'll be a score. Kingsburg leads 7-1. Gonna be 2 balls. No strikes, no outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs, top of the 3rd. Nicholas Villagomez in the batter's box. We got the Kingsburg 9U All-Stars playing against the Hanford 10U All-Stars. Swinging. Now coming up to bat, it's going to be number 22, George Friesen. Sorry about that. My thing was paused. Anyways, George got a nice base hit between shortstop and left field. He's on first base with 1 out. Coming up to bat is going to be number 35, Case Visser. So with 1 out, runner on first base. Case Visser steps in the batter's box. Runner goes. It's going to be a pop fly. The third baseman gets underneath it, not able to make the catch. They throw it to second base, and he's going to be out at second. It'll be the second out of the inning. All right, Evan Garcia steps in the batter's box, 2 outs, runner on first base. Kingsburg leads 7-1. Top of the 3rd. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be low and inside for ball 1. Runner goes to second base. They throw to second, and the shortstop not able to catch it. So Case is going to be safe at second base. And the sun's starting to come over. I might have to put up the canopy to keep my stuff cool. Outside, ball, pass ball. Case runs to third base. So we got 2 outs, runner on 3rd. Evan Garcia. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitcher struggling here a little bit. Going to come set. Here comes the pitch. Behind, outside, ball 3. Going to be 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on 3rd base. And pitcher from the stretch. Comes set. And he goes to 3rd. Three balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on 3rd base. Evan Garcia in the batter's box for Kingsburg. Going to be in the dirt. Ball 4. Case is on his way home. He slides in there safely at first base. Evan gets down to first base. Kingsburg extends their lead to 8. So it's 8-1. Coming up to bat is going to be number 6, Bubba Kazanjian. So we got Bubba in the box. Evan on first base. Scores around the bunt. He lays it down. Pitcher fields it, goes to first. And that'll be the third out of the inning. All right, here we go. We're going to start the bottom of the third inning. Kingsburg leads 8-1. Garrett Anchor on the mound for Kingsburg. Square around the bunt. Ball was in the dirt. So we got 1 ball, no strikes.
Jump on that.
Swing and a hit. Third base gets underneath it. Makes a catch. That'll be the first out of the inning. Swing and a hit to shortstop. Shortstop not able to glove it. Gets into left field. Left field comes up throwing. Goes to shortstop. Runner's going to be in there at first base with a base hit. So with 1 out, Hanford has a runner on first base. Bottom of the third inning. Kingsburg leads 8-1. On the mound for Kingsburg is going to be Garrett Anchor. Behind the plate, Maverick Rodriguez. Swing and a hit into center field. Case Visser gets underneath it, makes a catch, goes to first for the double play. And they're going to get him out at first base to double him up from center field. And that'll do it for the third inning. So going into the top of the fourth, Kingsburg leads 8-1. All right, sorry about that. I had to set up the tent to cover my equipment. So we have 2 balls, 2 strikes. Garrett Anchor in the box for Kingsburg. It's going to be high and inside. Ball 3. Going to bring the count to full. Top of the 4th inning. No outs. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3 for the first out. Now coming up to bat, it's going to be number 2, Evan Lee. So Evan Lee in the batter's box. 1 out. It's going to be in the dirt. Ball 1. Top of the 4th inning. Swing and a hit. That's going to be a pop fly. Pitcher gets underneath it and makes a catch. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Now coming up to bat, it's going to be the top of the batting order, Luke Eford. All right, with 2 outs, Luke Eford comes up to bat. It's going to be low and outside, ball 1. So we got 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. In there for call strike 1. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a foul ball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Kingsburg leads 8-1. Going to be high and inside for ball 2. Swinging a hit, pokes it out to center field. That's going to be a base hit for Luke. He comes up, gets back to first base. Nice hit by Luke. All right, 2 outs. Caleb Adama comes up to bat. They go back to first. Luke gets back in time. It's going to be low. Ball. Luke gets down to second. So we got 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Gonna be in there for call strike 1. Not that one. You got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Luke at second base. They turn and go to second. Luke's going to be safe at second base. See the ball hit the bat. Pass ball. Luke's going to go down to third on the pass ball. It'll be ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. Caleb in the batter's box. They go to third. Luke gets back in time. Swinging a foul ball.
Be patient, wait on it.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third. Swinging a hard hit ball into center field. That'll score a run. And Caleb will be standing at first. It's another RBI. All right, Maverick Rodriguez steps in the batter's box with the runner on first base with 2 outs. Scores 9-1. They go to first base. Caleb slides back in time.
Hey, he's not throwing hard, so be patient. Let's go, have fun up there. Drive it.
Runner goes to second. Pitch is high for ball. Going to be safe at second base as the ball gets into center field.
Let's go, Maddie, win it.
Here comes the pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Strike 1.
Be a little more patient.
One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on second base. Kingsburg leads 9-1. Top of the 4th. Turns and goes to second. Caleb able to get back in time. He's going to be safe at second base.
Step forward.
Good job by the pitcher to hold the runners on. Going to be high and inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Real confidence.
Caleb takes the lead. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a pop fly. That's going to be out of play. Foul ball. Strike 2. It's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Go, we gotta protect. Bring him home.
Caleb goes to third, swinging a hit. That's going to get in left field. Left fielder's going to get underneath it. Not able to catch it. Caleb rounded third, comes home, and he scores. Maverick on his way to second to throw to second base.
Save!
And they get him out at second, but we're able to score that run. So that'll be 10-1.
Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020. Reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. Got back to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged off. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I try not to get attached. Moment that is here could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Oh, I'm gone.
All right, we're going to start the bottom of the 4th inning. Kingsburg leads 10-1. Swing and a hit, shortstop. Fields it, comes up throwing. Taylor makes a reach there and gets that first out. Nice reach by the first baseman. Nice play by Nixon, shortstop, to get that first out of the inning. Outside pitch, ball 1. Got 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Garrett Aker on the mound. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch from Garrett. Swing and a miss, strike 2. You got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll be the second out of the inning. Swing and a foul ball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Be high, ball 1. Be 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, 10-1, Kingsburg. Ooh, in the dirt. Almost got him to swing. That's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Ooh, high and inside, ball 3. It's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike. hit to third. Third baseman fields it, goes to first, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So we'll be going to the top of the fifth. Kingsburg leading 10-1.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Money, money, pasa verdadero. Si tienes la verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Ojalá a lo suyo, que Dios no lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos malo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Money work.
First pitch is outside for ball. In the batter's box for Kingsburg is going to be Will Jackson, number 5. Top of the fifth inning. Kingsburg leads 10-5. Swing and a miss. Strike one. He's got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wait on it, Will. Wait on it.
Here comes the pitch. Swinging a pop fly. Pitcher comes up and makes the catch. That'll be the first out of the inning. Now coming up to bat is going to be number 10, Nixon Heinrichs. Nixon Heinrichs in the batter's box for Kingsburg with 1 out. Top of the fifth. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be outside, ball 1. We got the pitcher on the mound, number 13, Madrid. I'm going to clock him here to see how fast he's pitching. Here comes the pitch. 42 miles an hour. Trying to fly away.
It looks like she did. You got the anchor?
Nixon Heinrichs in the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Inside. Ball 3. Gonna be 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nixon steps in the box. Swinging a foul ball, strike 2. It's going to bring the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 5th. Got Madrid on the mound for Hanford. Nixon in the batter's box for Kingsburg. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a hit. That's going to be into right field. Right fielder getting underneath it, not able to make the catch. It's going to bounce. Nixon gets back to first. In there with the base hit to right field. Now coming up to bat, it's going to be number 9, Nicholas Villagomez. So Nicholas steps in the batter's box. Nixon goes to second. It's going to be low and outside for ball. That's going to get into center field. Nixon will be safe at second base. So we got 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on second base. Top of the 5th. Nixon Heinrichs in second base. Nicholas Villagomez in the batter's box. Number 13, Madrid on the mound for Hanford. Comes set. Turns to go to second. Nixon's in there safe. Second base. Got Madrid on the mound looking back at second. Comes set. Steps off, goes to second base. Going to be safe at second. So we got 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on second base. Top of the 5th inning. Kingsburg 10, Hanford Allstars 1. Swinging a hit. Nico turns on that. That gets into center field. They're not able to make the catch. Nixon's going to go to third. Nixon's on. Nico's at first. So with 1 out, we got runners at first and third. And George Friesian coming up to bat, number 22. George Friesen steps in the box. Runners at first and third. Swinging a foul ball, strike 1. Runner's got to go back to first. The wind is starting to blow a little bit here. Nico takes off, hit to third base. Third baseman comes up. He goes home. He's not going to be in time. Nixon's going to score from third. Nicholas is going to go to third. They're going to hold him. So George is at second base. A couple of throwing errors. Kingsburg scores a run. It's going to be 11-1. All right, stepping in the batter's box for Kingsburg is going to be number 35, Case Visser. Got 1 out, runners at second and third. Top of the 5th. Kingsburg leads 11-1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This pitcher's throwing very slow. It's hard for these boys to hit when they're used to hitting like 50 miles an hour plus. And the pitcher comes out and starts throwing 42 miles an hour. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a hit. That's going to be into left field. That's going to drop. That is 4-1. Coming around third. George is going to stop at third base. Now coming up to bat's going to be number 3, Evan Garcia. All right, Evan Garcia in the batter's box for Kingsburg. 1 out. Runners on first and third. He goes to third. Case able to go back to third. It's going to be safe at second. And George is going to score from third. So the pitcher went to third. Runner goes to second. Third baseman throws to second base. And as soon as it throws to second, the runner from third comes home and scores. It's going to be 12-1. Top of the 5th inning. Case Visser on second base. Evan Garcia at the plate. Comes the pitch. Going to be outside. Ball 1. Runner goes to third. And they get him at third base. It's going to be 2 outs.
Hey, you're okay, Case?
Swinging a foul ball. That'll be strike 1. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Kingsburg leads 13-1. High and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Got Bubba Kazanjian on deck. Kingsburg. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Going to be inside for ball 3. Going to bring the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Evan Garcia in the box. Pitcher comes set. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a hit, inside out. Pitcher is going to catch that for the 3rd out of the inning. We'll be going to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Kingsburg leads 13-1. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th. On the mound for Kingsburg is going to be Luke Eford. At third base, Garrett Anker fields that ball. Goes to first for the first out of the inning. So the defensive changes for the 5th inning. Luke Eford on the mound. Maverick Rodriguez behind the plate. Garrett Anker at third. Shortstop's going to be Nixon Heinrichs. Second base is going to be Will Jackson. Caleb Adama at first. Here comes the pitch. Going to be high and inside for ball 1. It's going to be 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Swinging a pop fly. First base gets underneath it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That was interesting. I thought he was going to drop it. Swinging a hit. That's going to get into left field. George fields it, goes to shortstop. Gets over shortstop's head. Luke picks it up. So that's going to be a nice base hit for Hanford. Going to have a runner at first base with 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Kingsburg leads 13-1. In left field is going to be George Friesen. Center field's Case Visser. Right field is Evan Garcia. For a bunt, foul ball.
Good job, Matt.
So Maverick jumps up, fields that, but a foul ball. Nice effort from the catcher. So we got no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first base. Luke Eford on the mound. Steps off. Luke looks in. Here comes pitch. Runner's going to go. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2. No throw to second. So we got no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Luke Eford on the mound. Comes set. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt. Maverick fields it. Goes to third. Runner's on his way. And he's out. They throw him out at third for the 3rd out of the inning. And that's going to be game.
Hey, good work, boys.
Kingsburg wins 13-1 with the run rule. At the end of 5, Kingsburg leads by 12 runs. So I'd like for you guys to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll be back tomorrow, I think. See if I can get my wife to shoot the video for us. What was that? I have no clue. I think basically they're just sitting wherever. We're both leaving, so both teams are leaving. And then they flip a coin and one team gets whoever wins home.
Do it for the gram, do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I lost, dog. Check my mental, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nice on top of nice, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make